Why is it so zoomed in? What the hell? Okay, well that's cool that it's zoomed in more, but can't really have anything. Stupid thing. Okay. Hope we can get some people in here. Jeez. Okay, we got 2 people. Cool. Well, a couple people is better than no people. If you haven't watched my previous video, the live video, basically I swapped both of these screens here with the sensors. They're all numbered. This is 1 for 1. And when I did that, swapped the sensors and all, it just said Face ID disabled. It wasn't working. I tried it without swapping the sensor, still Face ID disabled, not working. So what this means is you can't put a new screen on ISO 15 without Face ID getting disabled. So a user suggested to me to take a look at ISO 15.1, which I did with the beta update, which was interesting to figure out. As you guys can see here, we got Face ID working and it unlocks. Without my face there, oops. Without my face there, it's not going to unlock. I'm going to put my face there, it unlocks. So, what we're going to do here with ISO 13 is try that screen over here and see if it actually works. But I have my doubts. They did fix the camera issue on the 12 Pro Max last year, so we'll see. I'll put on the heater for just a minute or two. It is already fairly loose because I've been in this phone. I also, so I've swapped the sensors, verified it's still working, and yeah. If you're watching the first one and now you're watching the second one and you're like wondering what happened to my clip, well, my clip landed on the blue mat. I forgot to take it off, and then one of the screws, one of the phones picked it up on the back side. Apparently there is a little magnet somewhere around here, and the screw was sitting there. So that's what happened. So as you can see here on the iPhone 13, the ear speaker is inside the unit instead of outside. I think the Pro and Pro Max, the speaker's on the screen. So as far as what I've seen for some teardowns. Got that a little bit warm. You want to definitely warm this up more if it's never been opened before. It is a little challenging. I do like to use metal tools. I don't want to use a suction cup because that's not the whole point of my channel. My channel is to teach you how to open up this device if it was broken. All right. So let's see if Apple just wanted to scare us like they did last year and just fixed it. But I have my doubts. I know you guys can't have the best view. It's hard to show you guys what I'm doing while recording here. I did end up opening up the phone, by the way, if you watch the first one, with a little bit of, once I get this up a little bit, then I use the iPlastic. So this works really good. As you can see, it's been through some abuse. As you can see, we have number 2, 2, and 2 all labeled and nicely organized. And this screen is labeled number 1. The sensor is already off. And so what we're going to do is transfer the sensor over to here. And then we're going to put number 1 screen onto number 2 with number 2 sensor. I hope you guys follow all that. I've asked a few people who are watching that don't know phone repairs, and they got the idea, but they were confused. For all my pros out there, hopefully you should know exactly what we're doing here. And the whole point of this video is to give you a live, detailed shot of exactly what's going on. This is more of a 100% confirm. And trust me, I don't want to be the one to 100% confirm this, but it looks like I'm going to have to be. Now, this needs to come up with heat typically, but since it's already came up several times, we don't need that. Should come up fairly easy because it's already been removed twice now. So that number 2 screen over like it's broken. And now we're going to put an OEM original. This came right out of the other phone. Obviously, there's no aftermarkets available yet. Everything's in proper. And give me a second, my battery just died on my blasted camcorder. I'm also recording this for editing later. So that's why I'm recording with a camcorder. Sorry, guys. for the delay. Perks of being live. Can't edit out forgetfulness of plugging in the battery or the charge cable. Oops. These screws are tiny enough. So, is Apple going to force us to go to them to get their phones fixed? Well, we're about to find out. We already found out last night that ISO 15 certainly does. But let's see if 15.1 beta does. Everything's plugged in correctly. I don't need to screw everything in. Works without that. Go ahead and turn it on. And then we're going to load up our passcode. Should get the non-genuine screen. Okay. Can't verify it's genuine. Will Face ID work? I doubt it. Not a thing, guys. So it might be a thing. Okay, what we're going to do, just for the proof of the video, we're going to reset Face ID and set it back up. And it's a failure. I'm sorry, guys, but it's boycott Apple time. That's all I can say. It's really sad. Leave your store and try again. Sure, I can do that for you guys. Yeah, give me a minute. I hope I don't break the phone. All right, let's go to my computer. Sorry, I don't know how to live stream from my computer. You will have to deal with this. Give me a second while I adjust the camera. Don't mind my dirty keyboard. Okay, I hope you guys get enough of the view. Well, it's not that great, but let me try to bend the camera out a little bit more. Or actually bend these legs down a little bit more. There we go. I got a better view. All right. Let me get my chat over here so I can see you guys chatting. That's a really good idea, Bradley. I appreciate that. For those who wanted to see it show up, I'm returning this, so I don't really care about stealing my IMI. Whatever. So someone said they wanted to see this, but you can see the 15.1. I don't know what that means. Oh, okay. Anyways, all right. Smart flash. I don't do a ton of DFU modes. So we're going to press the volume button down. So to keep the iDevice in recovery mode, plug it in. First press the volume up plus button and then release and then, okay, it's doing that. And then hold to shut down until the device screen goes out. Let go of the power button and then press and hold the power button and volume button for 5 seconds. Release the power button. Do not, okay, got it. Yeah, I don't really go to DFU mode very often, guys. I don't think I did it right. Shoot. Okay, until the screen goes out, and then let go of the power button. Then press and hold power and volume down button. Okay, I'm doing that. It just turns on the phone immediately. I'll show you guys. See if I'm doing something wrong. So volume up, volume down, and power. Screen blinked out, and then volume up and volume down at the same time, and turns on immediately. And I tried holding it for 5 seconds, but it didn't do anything, so what am I doing wrong? Whoever suggests a DFU mode. I'm just going to keep on holding it. One 1,000, two 1,000, three 1,000, four 1,000, five 1,000. I'm still holding the volume down. Barely. Will not go into DFU mode. That's weird. Well, I got it in restore mode, but not DFU, guys. I can't get that darn thing into DFU mode to save my life. Any suggestions? Undownload it, reload, don't import it. Flash. We don't need to retain, just a quick flash. Keep trying to do the sequence in the camera view. Okay, I'm gonna try it one more time, guys. Or Bradley, Please pay attention because I want to see if I'm doing something wrong. Okay, so we're going to let it boot up like normal. And I follow those directions to a T. We go volume up, volume down, and then power button. I've done DFU mode before, but it's always a pain for me to get it in. So volume up, volume down, power. And then I'm going to release the power button. And then I'm going to press power and volume as soon as the screen turns off. So off, then volume down, and power button at the same time. 1 1000, 2 1000, 3 1000, 4 1000, 5 1000. And then let go. It's not volume up, down, then it's just down. No, I'm not hitting up at all. You have to hit volume up and volume down to turn off the phone. So you're just saying you want me to just hold it like this and make the noise? I think it starts making the noise, doesn't it? Volume down and power button is being held. See, that does nothing. Still holding volume down and volume down and power button, guys. See? Volume down, power button, nothing. So you go volume up, volume down, power button, just like the instructions. The instructions literally say this, and as soon as the screen blinks out, you're supposed to press volume down and power button for 5 seconds. Then you let go of the power button. 1 1000, 2 1000, 3 1000, 4 1000, 5 1000. And then you're supposed to let go of the power button according to 3U tools for the DFU mode. Any other suggestions? I can try just down after the power goes out. Okay, so just down. Apple logo still comes on. Nothing happens. You guys know how to get to DFU mode on ISO 15.1. Any suggestions? Because it's totally not working for me. Our download will be done here in about a minute. But you go to Flash. That's the instructions for 13. And I literally just did that. Oh, hey, there's new instructions here. What the hell? First, press device volume down and release. Then press the device volume. Oh, no. Yeah, it says plus, negative, and then shut down. So I did that correctly. And then until the screen goes out, let go of the power button. But it doesn't say let go of the volume down. Okay, that's where I did wrong. Let's try this one more time, guys. But I never had the volume down. No, yeah, I never had it held. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just going to put it in regular recovery. Or not. Jeez. I'm just going to hold the buttons now. Okay, we're going to do regular recovery because no one can figure out DFU mode. And all the people watching, no one knows how to do DFU mode. So we're going with, because this is not working. It says it's supposed to prompt DFU mode, but it's not. Yeah, see, I've done all that. It didn't go to DFU mode. Okay. We're just going to do a regular flash. This will take a minute, guys. As of right now, Face ID is still disabled with 15.1 with the swap. What we're doing, if you're catching on a little bit after, is the screen has been swapped, but the sensor remains the same. So this right here, this screen here belongs into number 2, and this is the number 1 iPhone 13. Okay, so if you haven't watched the first part. And so basically I put the sensor on the other one and swapped the screens around, and someone suggested trying to restore it to see if we can get it up and running with Face ID. Unlikely, but we can still try. Obviously, we're going to have to wait a little bit for this to restore. So we are restoring, and hopefully we're going to catch it off the other camera. But for now, we got to wait.
I'm making.
I was just trying to hear what the noise was for. Going on and off. What you need? Oh. Okay, all right. Sorry for the loud fan noise if you guys are just waiting or listening. Um, it just finished a restore. I could not figure out DFU mode to save my life. No one could help me. I followed the instructions, but without any luck. I don't know. I've been able to do DFU mode in the past without any issues. So anyways, we are going to go ahead and proceed with a restore and new Face ID, which just finished. Find my cell phone. Trying to activate the phone that now we've restored. Okay, so it wants me to type in the full Monty even though I was using this. Give me a second, guys. It doesn't like you restoring it that way, apparently. Imagine that. Come on. It's lagging. All right. Does Face ID work? It does not. It does not, guys. Crap. Yeah, that is a funny movie. Damn it. This is not good. Guys, we are so screwed. Okay, and for anybody who's just coming alive right now, I'm going to go ahead and put the good screen, or, well, the serialized screen back on the phone. How nice of Apple, right? And I bet you Face ID will start working even after a restore. Now, this has been opened several times, so I don't need to use heat. So if you're watching this video for tutorial at the moment, don't follow this. You got to warm it up. But since the glue is so loose now, it doesn't really matter. It pops open very easily. I'm just doing this for proof for the internet, guys. That's it. It had a ISO 15.1 on it, and then we restored it to 15 because you can't restore beta that I know of. It took me forever just to, well, not forever, but it took me a minute to figure out how to get onto ISO 15.1. I had to join some beta program, and then I had to download a profile and then update, which took forever. And then we were able to finally try that 15.1. And one of my screws went flying. That's just lovely. I hate when that happens. Yeah, it's now officially back onto 15 because I did a restore. If you watch the earlier part of the video, I did the swap on 15.1. So I'm not going to redo that for you. Like, legit, you'll have to watch the video. This just shows you that it still works. But I've already confirmed multiple times that Apple is blocking us from repairing their screens. Because no one's going, in the right mind, no one's going to say, oh yeah, I can live without Face ID. And no one in the right mind is going to want to even do this repair. So would, or even a, you know, like, unless you're a shady technician, you're going to tell people, unfortunately, I recommend you go into Apple because if you go with me, you're going to lose Face ID. So why bother even stocking these guys? I mean, this is detrimental to the entire repair industry. This is bad. So unless Apple decides to be graceful and fix this, which is very unlikely, then we're stuck. This chip is serialized. It has an Apple chips. I mean, you have to transfer these chips that are glued down. Good luck with that. What, everyone needs to become a microsoldering technician expert pro? I have to get a couple more screws because I've lost a few now. Irritated. Looks like they're just standard tri-wing anyways. Okay, there's number 2. The one that we've restored. I'm going to show you that Face ID still works, even after the restore, once you put the right screen back on. Thanks, Apple. Sorry if my hand is in the way. Nothing I can do about it at the moment. Which they have done several times in the past. Let's see here. I think it's too early to be such in fear. Yeah, you know what? I really hope so, but they serialized the battery. Did they change that? No. They did change the camera. Okay, we get that. I thought this was going to come on iPhone 11 with an in-fingerprint reader. So it didn't. Should have came up here. Or whatever. Type in my email. And passcode. Dang it, sweet time here. I don't know why they didn't have me go through Face ID. Looks like it's working, guys. I restored it without the wrong display on. I put it on 15.1. Guys have any other suggestions for me before I shut off? Because I really don't know what else to do. You know? There's not much you can do. I can do a full teardown and swap and see what else is going on wrong, but to be honest, at this point, I'm just kind of like pissed off at Apple, and I'm not buying the 13. Well, I kind of have it, but I'm returning it and get my money back because it's a waste of money. You can't, I mean, I break my phone all the time. I don't like cases. I don't mind putting a new screen on when I need to. So, you know, what are you going to do? Just putting the other phone back together to show you. Putting two 13s back together, working. Nothing more than that. Just to show you that it's working. I didn't mess up anywhere. Thank you for calling Tech MD. This is Dustin. How may I help you? Okay. Sure. Okay. Okay. And what city are you in? Okay, you want to bring it to Cottonwood Heights, or you want me to come to you? At Salt Lake City? Okay. So it's $295 plus tax for me to come up to you. $235 plus tax. Thanks. Sorry about that, guys. We're going to test the other phone and make sure the Face ID is still functioning. This one is not set up. Okay, thanks. I should read that before. Oh my gosh. Enough with the questions. Face ID. I don't know if you guys need anything else. Any other questions before I get off this? I've done everything I can. Does it work with the same screen, different front? Yeah, I've already tested that. It does not. That was in the first video, the live video, where I just swapped the screen straight across. Does not work. Oh, I see what you're saying. Does it work with the same screen front? I mean, I didn't try that because I didn't see the point of trying that. You know, a customer may need a new flex or microphone, but if you can't swap the screen, what's the point? So it's pointless to do that particular experiment. So Is there anything else that can be moved over? Um, Maybe the front camera and Face ID flex may be possible to move over, but then when we move the front Face ID flex that you lose Face ID functionality on the iPhone 12 and below. So that's not possible. I don't see anything else that you could really move in this phone. Nothing really helps us explain why Apple would do this except for that they want to shut down third-party repairs. But I've heard the argument that they need us, and I believe that, but this is pretty aggressive approach. They want you to be part of the IRP program, which is absolutely garbage. Just like Louis Rosman said, it's just not good. But yeah, if you guys have any other suggestions, let me know. But I'll try to record another video if there's some better suggestions. But I've done everything I can here. So, you guys all, thanks for watching. I'm out of here.